Hello, my dear children. Today I am going to teach you active and passive voice. So, firstly, we have to learn that what is active and what is a passive voice. Modes of action are known as voice. There are two types of voice, active voice and passive voice. So, firstly, let's learn what is an active voice. In active voice, verb form changes according to the subject. In active voice, the sentence begins with subject. And in passive voice, the verb form changes according to the object. In passive voice, the sentence begins with object. Through this module of active and passive voice, you will be able to differentiate between active and passive voice. You will also learn how to construct or make active and passive voice. Here, my children will also learn about to rewrite the sentences or to change the sentences from active to passive and from passive to active. So, as I told you that in active voice, the verb form changes according to the subject. In active voice, the sentence always begins with a subject. So, what would be the structure of the sentence in an active voice? Subject, then auxiliary plus verb plus object. Okay. So, look at the example here. The man caught several fish. Here, the man is the subject, caught is the verb, and several fish is the object. Now look at the second sentence also. The planning committee. The planning committee is subject. Discovered is the verb. That room wasn't available is the object. So, when we are going to change it into a passive voice, then how it will be done? In passive voice, the object will turn into subject. So, several fish were caught by the man. It was discovered by the planning committee that the room wasn't available. Now, there are certain points which you need to remember. In passive voice, the subject becomes the object and the object turns into subject. While constructing a passive voice, we always use a third form of verb. In active voice, if it is a continuous tense, then we will use ing. In continuous tense, we use ing and we will use being along with the third form of the verb. And if in active voice it is perfect tense, then we use been with the third form of the verb. For certain tenses, there is no passive voice. Present perfect, past perfect continuous, future continuous, and future perfect continuous. So, here you can see the change of active to passive in certain tenses. In simple present, I write a letter. A letter is written by me or a letter is written. Present continuous. As I told you, in present continuous, we will use being with the third form of verb. I am writing a letter is being written by me. Past simple, I wrote a letter was written by me. Past continuous, I was writing a letter was being written by me. Present perfect, I have written a letter has been written by me. So, past perfect, I had written a letter had been written by me. Simple future, I will write a letter will be written by me. So in the same way, you all have seen that in simple present, when there is first form of the verb, in passive we will use is, am, are accordingly and the third form of the verb. In present continuous, when it is ing with the verb form, we will use being with the third form. In simple past, it is second form of the verb. In passive, we will use third form of the verb. In past continuous, again it is ing form of the verb. Then we will use being with the third form of the verb. So in the same manner, you have to keep in mind all the points and the change which you people are doing in the verbal form. Always need to use the third form of the verb. So here, my children, you people have learned and understood the difference between the active and passive voice, and also learn the construction of active and passive voice. Now you are able to rewrite the sentences from active to passive and passive to active. Thank you.